សួស្តីបងប្អូនថ្នាក់ទី7ថ្ងៃនេះបងប្អូននឹងរំលឹកបាទសិក្សានៅការរំលឹកមេរៀនជាមួយលោកគ្រូទាំងអស់គ្នានៅមេរៀនទី1ទិដ្ឋភាពទូទៅនៃមជ្ឈដ្ឋានក្តៅបាទតាមរយៈសំណួរចម្លើយសំណួរទី1ដែលលោកគ្រូសួរគឺលោកគ្រូសួរថាតើតំបន់ Equator បាទតើតំបន់ Equator មានលក្ខណៈដូចនេះចឹងសូមបងប្អូនមើលចម្លើយតំបន់ Equator មានលក្ខណៈគឺមានភ្លៀងធ្លាក់ស្ទើររាល់ថ្ងៃសីតុណ្ហភាពនៅជុំវិញ25អង្សាសេហើយតំបន់ Equator ជាតំបន់ព្រៃស្ដុកតំបន់ Equator មានរុក្ខជាតិដុះគ្រប់ប្រភេទដែលដើមឈើខ្លះមានកម្ពស់រហូតដល់ខ្ពស់ជាង70ម៉ែត្រហើយតំបន់នេះគឺសម្បូរសត្វបក្សីសត្វស្វាសត្វល្មូននិងសត្វល្អិតហើយតំបន់នេះក៏មានមនុស្សរស់នៅតិចតួចបាទសំណួរទី2លោកគ្រូសួរថាតើតំបន់វាលស្មៅមានលក្ខណៈដូចម្ដេចចឹងសូមបងប្អូនមើលតំបន់វាលស្មៅមានលក្ខណៈគឺតំបន់នេះជាតំបន់ដែលមានរដូវ2ទៀងទាត់គឺរដូវប្រាំងនិងរដូវវស្សាហើយតំបន់ហ្នឹងគឺសម្បូរព្រៃរបោះហើយមានរដូវប្រាំងនិងរដូវបាទមានរដូវប្រាំងអស់បន្លាយហើយនៅរដូវប្រាំងគឺខ្សត់ដើមឈើនៅរដូវវស្សាតំបន់វាលស្មៅគឺមានស្មៅខ្ពស់បាទខ្លះមានកម្ពស់រហូតដល់2ម៉ែត្រឥឡូវលោកគ្រូមានវីដេអូសូមឲ្យបងប្អូនមើលវីដេអូនេះដែលរៀបរាប់អំពីលក្ខណៈតំបន់ Equator បាទទាំងអាកាសធាតុទាំងអីហ្នឹងហើយនឹងតំបន់វាលស្មៅព្រមទាំងតំបន់វាលលំហផងដែរអញ្ចឹងសូមបងប្អូនមើល
The equatorial region. The equatorial region lies roughly 10 degrees north and south of the equator. The main land areas in this region are the basin of the river Amazon in South America, which passes through countries like Brazil, Colombia, Peru, and Ecuador. The basin of the river Congo in Africa. Large areas of the Democratic Republic of Congo are covered by the basin. Indonesia and Malaysia in Asia. Climate. Being close to the equator, the equatorial region receives direct rays of the sun throughout the year. That is why it is very hot at all times during the year. The evaporation of water due to the high temperature during the day makes the humidity very high. This causes clouds to build up by the afternoon. It therefore rains a lot throughout the year. In some areas, it rains every day. Vegetation. Hot and humid climates are excellent for the growth of plants. Therefore, the equatorial areas are covered with dense forest called tropical rainforest. The trees always remain covered with leaves as there is no particular season for shedding leaves. These are evergreen forest. The trees are tall and form a canopy of leaves at the top. This prevents sunlight from passing through. Creepers, climbers, and shrubs grow below. However, at several places, the canopy is so thick that very few plants can grow under it. The important trees growing in the forest are ebony, mahogany, cinchona, rubber, rosewood, coconut palms, etc. Wildlife. A tremendous variety of wildlife is found in the rainforest. Elephants, buffaloes, gorillas, chimpanzees, baboons, hippopotamus, and rhinoceros are some mammals found in the forest. Crocodiles are found in plenty in the rivers. There are many types of birds and insects too. Among the insects is the dangerous tsetse fly, whose bite causes sleeping sickness. The people. Due to the dense forest cover, agriculture in the region is difficult. The original inhabitants of the regions, such as Semangs of Malaysia and Pygmies of the Congo Basin, were therefore nomads. They wander from place to place in search of food in small groups. The Pygmies are the most well known of such people. At one time, they lived over a large area in the Congo Basin, but they are now fewer in number and live only in certain parts of the rainforest. Pygmies are short in height. They get their food by hunting animals and gathering plant foods. They live in camps which they occupy for only a few weeks. Then they move to a new place. They make huts out of branches and leaves. Agriculture and industry. Farming is now done in large areas from where forests have been cleared. The major food crops are cassava, corn, rice, sugarcane and bananas. Large plantations of rubber, coconut, coffee and cocoa have come up in several regions. Malaysia and Indonesia are known for their rubber plantations. In Malaysia and Indonesia, these have enabled the people to improve their living standards. Several parts of the equatorial region,
shrouded in a blanket of clouds, they awaken. Their canopies of green glitter in the sun. Their wildlife start to slither, chirp, and growl. And one of the planet's richest ecosystems comes to life. Rainforests are the oldest living ecosystems on the planet. Some can trace their origins to over 70 million years ago, back to a time when dinosaurs still roamed the Earth. While the giant reptiles have disappeared, rainforests continue to thrive, growing on every continent except Antarctica. Two types of rainforests are scattered across the globe: temperate and tropical. Temperate rainforests are mainly found in the mid-latitudes, often near cooler, coastal, mountainous regions. Tropical rainforests are primarily located in warmer climates between the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn. As their names imply, temperate and tropical rainforests are the wettest forests on Earth, receiving up to about 33 feet of rain per year. This precipitation plays a critical role in creating an exceptionally lush and biologically diverse habitat. While rainforests only make up about 6% of the Earth's surface area, they are home to over half of the world's plant and animal species. This biodiversity creates benefits that extend far beyond the rainforest boundaries. Rainforest plants produce an assortment of food items, in addition to ingredients useful in everyday products and medicines. In fact, an estimated 70% of the plants used in cancer treatments are only found in rainforests. On an even larger scale, rainforests help to stabilize the planet's climate. Its lush green vegetation regulate global temperatures by absorbing massive amounts of radiation from the sun. They also absorb vast amounts of carbon dioxide and convert them into oxygen, about 40% of the planet's breathable air. Over the past few centuries, rainforests have disappeared at an alarming rate. factors such as economic inequalities, human development, and demand for natural resources have fueled the deforestation of these rich ecosystems. At the current rate, rainforests, which have survived for over 70 million years, may completely disappear within the next century. But through educational campaigns, sustainable logging practices, and cooperation with local communities, deforestation may begin to slow down, helping preserve rainforests for many. Wind whips over a barren wasteland. Vast nothingness as far as the eye can see, or so it may seem. Creatures peek out of burrows, scurry across the sand, and soar through the sky, revealing a landscape not as lifeless as it may first appear. Deserts are often defined as areas of land that receive less than 10 inches of rainfall each year. These regions are low in humidity and can even be moisture deficient, evaporating water faster than it is received. While most deserts are found in the mid-latitudes, these diverse ecosystems occur on all 7 continents and make up nearly 1/3 of Earth's total landmass. Deserts are sometimes classified into 4 major types: subtropical, semi-arid, coastal, and polar. Subtropical deserts are found along the equator in the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn. They are the hottest deserts on Earth, with daytime temperatures that can reach up to 120 degrees Fahrenheit. Semi-arid deserts are located in Asia, Europe, and North America. These cold winter deserts often form when tall mountain ranges block moisture through a process called the rain shadow effect. Coastal deserts form alongside the tropical western edges of certain continents. Despite their proximity to water, coastal deserts remain dry. Polar deserts are found in the Arctic and Antarctic. The other end of the extreme, winter temperatures in the Antarctic desert average around -50 degrees Fahrenheit. While deserts experience extreme temperatures and receive very little precipitation, they are still important habitats for plants and animals. Desert animals, such as the coyote, have evolved to withstand harsh desert conditions by burrowing into the cool ground and emerging at night when desert temperatures drop. Many desert plants, including the saguaro cactus, have established long and shallow root systems to better absorb what minimal moisture might be present in the ground. Highly specialized to survive in such a harsh environment, desert wildlife is particularly vulnerable to ecological changes. Existing deserts have become less habitable because of rising temperatures that dry up scarce water resources and increase the risk of wildfires. Additionally, new desert areas are beginning to form through desertification. This phenomenon occurs when factors such as deforestation, climate change, and resource mismanagement degrade the biological productivity of a region, thereby creating a desert. For instance, in Central Asia, poor irrigation practices and excessive water usage dried up the Aral Sea and formed the youngest desert on the planet. But by practicing responsible agriculture, better management of limited water resources, and limiting further development, it may be possible to curb desertification while protecting our surprisingly rich desert ecosystems.
ឥឡូវលោកគ្រូសូមបញ្ចប់នៃការរំលឹកមេរៀនត្រឹមតែប៉ុណ្ណេះប៉ុន្តែមុននឹងលោកគ្រូបញ្ចប់លោកគ្រូមានសំណួរសម្រាប់បងប្អូនធ្វើសំណួរលោកគ្រូសួរថាតើតំបន់វាលលំហមានលក្ខណៈដូចម្ដេចចូលបងប្អូនបញ្ជាក់ឲ្យបានក្បោះក្បាយអញ្ចឹងសូមបងប្អូនធ្វើ